So we just got into the camp and Amy made a new friend.
Can you distract him?
Hey, buddy. Why don't you move towards him and see if he likes you.
Attacked me.
Hi, buddy. He doesn't seem very happy. Yeah? Yeah? Hi. That's right. I'm going to distract you so Amy can go away. He likes you. Make your move. Here he comes. He's gonna get you.
So here we are. We are actually staying for the last few days in a small village. I don't know what to call it because most of the businesses here are not operating.
Yeah, this town looks like it died like 30, 40 years ago.
Something happened.
And there are just like skeletal remains of all the old businesses. From the highway, you can see that there used to be a go-kart track here, if you can remember when go-karts were even relevant and they did that kind of stuff. So that kind of shows you where it's at or what it is. But this is actually a monumental moment for us because Amy and I will be completely untethered here in a couple days. This was our last site that we were staying at to where Amy could still commute to work. And after this, we'll both be working remotely on the road. The interesting thing about this campground is they have a special camp mascot that lives here. They have Tom the turkey.
Yeah, well, you have to go back to the beginning of the story. First of all, we are in Douglas County. We are in Curtin, Oregon at Pass Creek Park. And I didn't even book this place. We just hope to come. It's a first come, first serve arrangement with Douglas County. As a disabled veteran, and there's this particular rule, they do require that you're an Oregon resident. Anyway, we can have up to 10 free nights in Douglas County parks each year. So anyway, I hadn't seen this place. We drove in. I was like, not quite sure about it. And all of a sudden, this turkey comes like running into the road. Now I'm in one car. And Paul's actually driving the motorhome behind me, and this turkey gets between us, and I'm watching through the rear view mirror. And we've been on the road a little while. I thought I was gonna pee myself. It was so funny, the caretaker trying to get that turkey out of the road for us. So we thought, oh, that was interesting. We've all had turkey incidents, especially in this part of the country.
We've all had turkey incidents.
I do. I have turkey incidents at work all the. Doesn't everybody have turkey incidents?
This turkey, though, has taken a real fondness of Amy. And anytime Amy comes out of the RV or arrives in her car,
or goes anywhere,
he's always there at her door to greet her and then to promptly chase her to the RV.
He has a menacing gobble. I'm not just saying that. It is very, you know, it's unsettling when I'm like gathering my stuff. I just parked. I got home from work and I turn and like 4 inches away from me is like this bird's face.
She's
so
like,
scary.
Paul, help me. And I come out with the GoPro and I'm like, no, stop.
He's like,
this is good content.
Run at me, not away from me. I want to see you coming at me.
Let's get the shot. Let me frame in the shot.
This morning, I actually had to use one of his like martial art collie sticks that was in the car to like swing at this bird because I had to move the cars around, to jockey the cars around, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" And he's like, "What?" You know, everybody else, he's like, "Oh, you have chips or whatever." And
well, I actually had to go save the neighbor lady the other day too. He had her pretty much cornered up against another neighbor's truck. And she was just out there trying to shoo him away, and he kept fluffing up at her with his menacing gobble. And
see, you agree.
I'm just repeating your words. And
like,
I had to go out there.
It's really, really scary when it's a huge bird. And then, you know what's funny though? That bird is not, like, if you have the cat, he doesn't want anything to do with you. I should just take Norman every
time you go outside. Exactly.
It's so freakish.
Norman loves Tom the turkey. He's been keeping an eye on him the whole time we've been here. In fact, I brought him out once and he wanted to chase Tom. So I kind of was a little bit hesitant since Tom is like, I don't know, 5 times the size of Norman. But Norman thinks that he's a big predatory cat. So, I don't know, maybe we'll introduce Norman to Tom in a little while here. Let's see. We experienced at our last stop one of our RV issues that maybe you guys have run into in the past, of your water, your city line backflowing into your reserve tank. And we're going to show you how to fix that, because apparently it happens often enough, and maybe happening to you. So.
Yeah. Definitely don't freak out, because I did the first time it happened, and we've kind of learned that it's just something we have to deal with from time to time. So Paul just came into the RV to tell me that our freshwater tank is overflowing, even though we were on about 1/3 of a tank when we left the last spot. So this has happened to me before. I was far more panicked than this the first time. Searching the internet looking for a solution, and the first step was to shut off the city water, because what's happening is the city water is coming into our system and it is finding the backflow valve open inside of our water pump, which we used a couple of times in transition today, and it's actually filling our freshwater tank up through that valve. So what we need to do is get it reset. And so I'm going to go into the restroom. It's the easiest place for me to do this here. And I'm going to turn on the water. First, I got to turn on the water pump. I'm going to turn on the hot water. And I'm going to let that run for like several minutes. I'll turn on the cold water for a while too, but something about letting it come through the hot water heater helps. I wonder what that is. If you know, put a comment underneath, because that was suggested that we use hot and not cold. Anyway, what this should do, if you could hear my water pump kind of skip. So now we hear the water running. We don't have nearly the amount of skipping sound. But we are going to be watching this too. This is our freshwater indicator, which now says full. That was at 1/3 this morning when we left the other campground. So that means that we're going to have a lot of fresh water to use. I hate wasting things. I really do. But I do have to waste some of that fresh water to get it pushed through the system. So I'll probably do that a couple of more times. We probably won't even hook back up to city water. We're only here for one night. So that was fun. Actually, this part, I think we've had a lot of opportunity to see more of Douglas County. It's beautiful. We will be back near here, maybe not this far north in Douglas County, but definitely do some fishing and just some nature exploring. It's really, really beautiful part of the world.
And if you guys have had any experiences with turkeys in your adventures,
the turkey, yeah,
make sure to let us know and maybe send us a clip or something. And you know, we would love to see that other people have had this same kind of issues.
Birds, they're scary. This is really serious.
Turkey, the most dangerous animal known to man.
Yeah, this video is actually a public service announcement. Now, man, I know we like to eat plant-based a lot, but I know what I'm eating on Thanksgiving.
That's right.